Does S equal R? That question is a question about happiness and fulfillment that relates to psychometric science, specifically on the ABSO grid. The ABSO grid that compares alpha, beta, sigma, omega relation to each other and various varieties of those things. So, in this case, S is soul and R is roll. You have an S and an R in their rhyme, which is a good mnemonic device. Specifically, soul in this case is the thing that's inside of you saying this is what I should be. A desire to be a leader, a desire to enforce rules on others, a desire to fight to become an apex leader, a desire internally to be safe, a desire internally to follow, a desire internally to collaborate with others, a desire to be outside of hierarchy, a desire to be independent, a desire to be a free thinker. And then role in this case is where others sort you. And then the metric of happiness would be something like, does S equal R? Meaning, does the thing I have in here match how people see me? Does it match how people treat me? Does it match the roles that I want to have in my life? And then happiness becomes a set of actions moving toward S equaling R. You could have a young person who is currently in a subordinate role, who feels they should be leading, and is doing all they can to compete and excel and embody the rules of their culture, of their hierarchy, so that others will eventually see them as the alpha they already are. There could be a person in that competitive, aggressive alpha environment who wants to be a collectivist beta, who wants to be part of a cluster of cooperative, egalitarian people talking through solutions, and is striving to move from one place to another place, striving to make S equal R. I know that I achieved for about 4 years self-employment, and being at the top of a specific small business hierarchy, not a huge hierarchy, and loved training and loved hiring and loved teaching people things and loved writing contracts and loved things that I considered part of leadership. Something that drove me mad was the expectation that I could train people. They would say, yes, I get it. And they'd break those rules, and there was I believe that there was an interaction they wanted that was, I need you to remind me you're in charge and I'm safe when I break the rules and you come and firmly scold me several times over the same thing. And it's something that betas wanted out of an alpha leader. That I can do many of the things an alpha leader can do, but that particular thing, where you police people, where you gleefully correct people's errors, and they receive that sense of, oh, I'm safe because someone corrected me. I now know that I'm in the right place because there's an alpha here to keep me in line. And so, being a sigma leader, but not an alpha in the purest sense, I found myself seeing that S almost equaled R, but S did not equal R. So there's examples right there of does S equal R, and I would present to you that that is a metric for individual happiness, identifying if the answer is no, S does not equal R, what we can do to make S equal R, because there is great personal dissatisfaction when S does not equal R. If I have blessed you, encouraged you, been a benefit of any kind to you, please bless me by liking and subscribing. Thank you.